Hello and welcome to your 9th Java tutorial, and in this one I'm going to be teaching you how to use a try-catch statement. And what that does is it tries a little bit of code, and if there's an error or an exception, you can specify what kind of exceptions it catches. And if there's an exception in the try segment, then it'll just run whatever's in the catch segment. So let's get started. Just make a new class, name it whatever you want, and then import the scanner and make a scanner object and a number, an int number, whatever you want to call it. So now we're just going to ask them for what their what their option will be, and we're not going to do anything super extravagant. So your option 1 or 2, not 3, 1 or 2, and then we just set number. Okay, now we try the try catch. So try, and then curly braces, and put a. We're not going to worry about the catch for right now. So now this is where we put the code that we want to try. So you set number, because if you don't have a try catch thing for like a number thing, so if we use the method next int, that'll only work if the input is an integer. So if they put in something like a string or a double, then it won't. It'll just crash the program, and so else it will, and that's no good. So for the catch, you just put what kind of exception you want to catch, and for for this one, it's java.util.mismatch or input mismatch. Input, wow. Mismatch exception. And then you also have to name it, so we're just going to call it E for exception, I guess. And now we go back to our try, and that's where we do the meat of our stuff. So let's go ahead and make a switch statement, and I will be right back. Alright, where was I? So we were about to make the switch statement. So switch statement, and we're going to make it for number, of course, and then this one is now print line, and we're just going to say you picked, that's not picked, you picked option optino 1, and then break, oops, break, and then case 2 system.out.println you picked option 2, and then default system.out.println you picked nothing, or you no, we're not going to say that because you didn't technically pick nothing, you picked an invalid option. So, and break, that's not break at all. Okay, so what this will do, well, let's go ahead and run it. So your option 1 or 2, if you put in a 1, bam. If you put in a 2, bam. Wait, what? Oh, forgot to put a break. There we go. Okay, now if you put in number 2, bam. Now we gotta put in number 3, invalid option. If you put in negative that, invalid option. Now if we were putting something like 1.1, we get, that's not what was supposed to happen. Okay, so if you put in something like oh, that's because we have a new do nothing, so that was what was supposed to happen. So system out println you did not input an int. Duh. So now let's put in something like 1.1. You did not input an int. Instead of, so if we didn't have that try catch, which I'll just comment out, and the comment is to those things, to those babies. Actually, that would be a lot of work just to do, so you'll just have to trust me on this one. Well, actually, no, we can go back to something like this one. So, same thing. So if you put in something like 1.1, bam, it'll crash right there. But for our magical one over here, if you put in something like 1.1, it will not crash. It will continue doing whatever you want it to be doing. And likewise, if you put in a string into this one, bam, non-end. And if you were to, well, you get the picture now. So try catch is extremely useful, makes your robustitude, if that, I don't think that's the word, but I use it anyway, makes your robustitude go up, because it pretty much makes it to where you can't, the user can't just like totally break your program. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, a good way to do catch really is you'd actually like put a method that would make you do all of this again, so they don't put in the wrong type of input, you know. But I forgot to do that this time, or I forgot to do it last time, and I think the time before then. So yeah, sorry about that one. But I'm pretty confident you guys can do that by yourself. So that's it for this one. It was a kind of short one. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you like, thumbs down, reason why if you don't, and yeah, subscribe for more, and see you later.